We're gonna do like a base camp style in the Adirondack Mountains. This is gonna be nice. This will be the first time you've ever done 2 days in one spot.
I know, I'm so excited.
Come here, buddy. You want to have breakfast with us? Come on. Come here. Stretch it out. Let's have breakfast. There it is. Get to use the grape escape, is it called? Dehydrated grapes. Smells pretty good.
Oh, you can't have grapes or I'd give you one.
Sarah's gonna spice up her, or sweeten up her oatmeal. We just put some oatmeal packets in one of these cooking bags. People often ask, what are the bags used for oatmeal and do-it-yourself kind of meals? And they're still from Packet Gourmet, but they sell it in their like supply section. And they're cooking bags. You just put whatever you want in there. So we put oatmeal and some hot water and let it sit. And we'll be fueled up so we can hit the trail. You better get ready, Nolly, because next thing you know, you'll be back on the trail. And I'm pretty sure you'll jump right back into it.
Are you alright? Are you okay? What's the matter? What are you doing?
Alright, Sarah's getting the shoes tied up. We got our stuff packed up. Got the, our plan today is just use Sarah's pack because it's much lighter than mine. My plan is to trade off on it. Sarah says she's going to carry it all day, but I don't really think that's fair.
It's so heavy though.
Yeah, that's true, but you have 3 liters of water, camera gear, food for us later.
Oh, that is kind of
It's heavy. There's a bunch of stuff in there. But anyway, there's our tarp system. So that kind of shows why I brought that big old school kind of trucking tarp. That is a 12 by 10 foot tarp because the double hammock system we have, you pretty much need at least 11 by 10 foot. And I don't have any real backpacking tarps, you know, that are light and packable in those dimensions. Although I've learned that works pretty well. So if we can find a real backpacking tarp that is this size, or at least I would prefer a 12 by 10, but at least 11 by 10, then I think we'll be good to go, but we'll invest in that later. For now, this is working just fine. Although you probably did notice Nolly got a little tangled up in those lines. And when I woke up this morning before filming, I actually found him standing over here. He wasn't super tangled up, but enough that he was just standing there wondering what to do. On the upside though, tonight we're going to switch out from the double Dutch system to the bird's nest system, which is one giant bug net that goes around both hammocks and then all the way to the ground, and there will be a spot for Nolly on the bottom. The downside is we won't be able to use the hammock, but we'll just set up his pad and the sleeping bag and he'll be good to go, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes tonight. All right, let's go up to the Dix Range. We're heading in the direction of Dix Pond. You can tell that this is relatively new bridge. It's pretty impressive, all the logs. A little steep downhill here. Whoa.
The noises help balance.
Thanks.
Hiker's tip.
It was really quiet this morning. Matter of fact, I think that bird finally chirping is what made me notice how quiet it's been.
Yeah.
Hasn't even been birds making noise. Well, there's Dix Pond to our left. Just kind of through the trees. I'm not sure if we actually come up any closer to it than this.
Yeah, dude, I want to get a photo of this, but how do I get there? That's rude.
What's wrong?
Spider.
That's what you get for trying to get closer for a picture.
Oh, heebies. Dude, I have goosebumps so hard. Oh, over there better maybe?
Oh man, it's bright out here, huh?
It is. Look how pretty. Reminds me of Bubble Pond.
Oh, in Maine.
Yeah. Look at the trees turning over there.
Oh, wow. All right, not a very official looking trail marker, but we're gonna take this trail up this way, onto the ridge, around, down, and then there's the yellow disc over there. We'll come down Hunter's Pass and return here. Nolly will be a little bit tired compared to now. No, that's not true. We'll be a little tired compared to now, and Nolly will be
the same.
Just fine.
Mr. Have No Chill.
All right, let's do it.
Come on, Mr. Have No Chill.
Perfect. Fire starter, load the backpack, Sarah. Well, apparently we didn't have to carry a full 3 liters, but I wasn't going to risk it. But if you're taking this trail, again, I wouldn't bank on it, but since it is September, I don't know if it's always like this, but it's flowing pretty good, and it looks like it probably usually has a flow here. Basically walking up a small creek, which is good for Nolly. He's staying hydrated. And we'll do the same with all the water that we carried up. Up to about 3,000 feet. 1,800 to go. Oh, nothing. And Nolly has some new snacks there. Oh, he knows too.
Our trail buddy treats.
Yeah.
Picked them up from REI. They smell terrible.
Yeah, but they're 100% lamb. Now it turns out it's lamb liver. But
it
smells horrible. He loves them. But they have such a distinct smell.
And they're dehydrated.
Though freeze-dried.
Oh, excuse me, yeah.
Yeah, so they have that freeze-dried kind of texture. But he loves them. But the smell is so intense that the first time we gave him one, he dropped it on the floor and started scent marking all around it on our kitchen floor. It was pretty funny.
He said, these smell disgusting, like I want them all over me. Mm-hmm.
This is just constant uphill, yeah. This is actually a little bit more dirt than we've been dealing with. Mm-hmm. Or I should say percentage of dirt. But at least it's not mud. I mean, we got that going for us, I guess.
And we're almost there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty steep.
Less than ideal. This is so less than ideal. Where do I put my leg?
Yeah, that's crazy. It just drops off.
Could you imagine just sneaking along, all of a sudden like, oh.
Going down this is probably terrible too.
I hope the other trail that we're doing, holy. Yeah. Right?
You got a view up there? That's cool. It's been some serious elevation gain, and it's still going up a bit, but we're getting there.
See the adorable photo shoot I just did with Nolly. Oh look, us last night. Go ahead.
How are we supposed to do this?
Not quite sure. There's a little shelf right here.
Yeah, lift the Nolly up.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a height for you, buddy.
Straight up too.
All right.
Thank God for long legs.
There you go. Well, you got a muddy butt now. Remember the last video when I was talking about how I need new tread on these shoes?
Yeah.
Almost there, Sarah. At least we get a little preview view along the way here. Should be about a quarter mile or something like that, or actually 1/8 of a mile. we walk Nolly sometimes on these trails with and without leash, but sometimes on these sections, the leash can be cumbersome, and other times it's good just to actually lead him to the right way that we want him to take. Because it looks, you know, like that.
Oh God. Over this way. Oh boy.
Please tell me this is it.
I cannot confirm or deny.
That is pretty amazing though.
Why can't I get my panorama?
Whew, it's like a bright mist over there.
Sorry, sweat.
What do we got here? You're entering the alpine zone. Arctic alpine plant zone, actually. The plants are rare, fragile, and very much endangered. Walking and sitting on them will kill them. All right, Nolly, stay off of the fragile plants.
That never-ending mountain.
Maybe this will be it.
Don't hold your breath.
No, I would keep your feet on that actual rock. There you go. I think he's going to hop towards where your left hand is as soon as he gets up this ramp. I'm going to walk alongside him, so if it looks sketchy, we'll stop.
Boy, that's a good boy. Very good boy.
Oh, he's probably reading the camera. I'm not doing this twice, sorry. A lot of props to Les Stroud, but I'm not doing it twice.
I was like, what camera? I couldn't believe you forgot.
Yeah. Should I just throw it?
Good.
Okay.
All right. Doing things here.
Now
Doing
what?
things.
We gotta go straight up that, right?
Could you imagine?
No. Straight up
I'd be
that.
like, well, he can go back down, I guess.
Oh my God. We're pushing on towards 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, but we'll eat some lunch and push on to, apparently that's Dix Summit right behind you. And then downhill to the camp.
Which is where from here?
Down towards the lakes. Forgot to put the mayonnaise in our chicken salad. It's been steeping in my pocket for about, oh, I think we said we were gonna go 10 minutes.
I think that's when we thought the summit was like right there.
It wasn't. All right, moving on. Ooh, into the pines here. Still at about the same elevation. We're gonna make our way over to Dix now. That took like 5 minutes between peaks, right? Probably.
Yeah.
All right, that's not bad. It is awesome out here. It's crazy. Wind on this side. And no wind on that side.
I like how it looks like mountainy over here and like meadowy almost over here.
A little calmer on that side?
It's like rolling, and then these are more of like you see mountains on mountains on mountains.
More jagged over there.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And just like all of the mountains in the distance. It's cool.
I like it. All right. Well.
Onward and downward. Okay, follow the yellow blaze. Lillian Brook Lean-To.
That's what we want to go towards. Beck-Horn's what we took.
And then there's Slide. We don't want that. Elk something Trailhead. 7 miles. Oof.
Elk Trailhead's where we came from.
Elk Lake Trailhead?
Mm-hmm. Where the car is.
Oh, yeah. Come here, bud.
Not where we're going tonight.
I was like, no, I didn't agree to 7 more miles.
No. Lillian Brook, yeah, 3 miles. But it's gonna be a lot calmer now.
That was only 0.4.
Yeah, but that was some steep 0.4.
Jeez. Look,
Isn't that crazy?
It says Trail 2, Dix Mountain. I'm like, that must have been
Trail to what mountain?
Dick. It says 0.4. That, I think their sign's wrong. I'll tell them.
Okay.
I'll write them a letter. That was most definitely 2 miles.
All right. Anyway.
Come on, stink butt.
I believe we're headed that way, Sarah.
All right. You believe? You better check. I'm not going by beliefs.
I'm fairly certain. I think. We did stay at Lillian Brook, so I mean, this is a pretty safe bet.
Stay this way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Plus, we're walking towards the lake, so common sense dictates we're doing the right thing.
What you trying to say?
I'm saying it is 5 o'clock now, and I would love to be at camp. 3 miles to go, babe. 3 miles to go.
A lot of miles.
Whoop. Oh, man. This is a tough one. This is Hunter's Pass. I don't even know if I mentioned that. But it's something else in terms of steepness. Alright, guess I should stop talking. Start going down it. I'm getting a hankering for some dinner, too. We'll get there. I have a feeling. Look, you wanted flat. We got it.
I don't think this counts as flat since it's so squishy.
Yeah, we're in like a bog right now. You alright, Nolly? Nolly, come this way, buddy. Oh, man. One extreme to the other. Thanks, buddy.
Honey.
I'm gonna have to wash you off in the brook before you come in that bird's nest tonight.
Jeez. Did you see any of us go that way? What made you want to go there?
Ah! Jeez, I really would like to have dry feet when I get to camp. Or at least semi-dry. Where did you go?
Over there.
Here? To here? To here. Oh, yes. Good advice, Sarah.
Don't follow Nolly. He'll lead you right through it.
Back to the downhill. Come on, Nolly. Hop it. You can do it. Let's go. Of course, the reason for all that downhill is because we just came down that. And we still have a ways to go. We're at about 3,000 feet, and we got to get down to, I think Lillian Brook was at 26.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. You hanging in there?
Something.
Yeah. It's a brutal trail.
Indeed.
It's tough. The miles go slow.
And we're out of food and we're out of water.
It's okay. I'd say we're within striking distance now. It's just slow going. Keep plugging along. Hopefully it doesn't lose the rest of this elevation too steep, because I think mentally we're both about at the same place our ankles are, which is just about done with the downhill. Well, we might be losing daylight, but Sarah seems to be gaining energy. She had some water back there. She's on her second wind, or maybe third or fourth wind. I don't really know. You'd have to ask her personally what wind she's on, but she is like the wind right now. We got a new, what's it by Night Eyes?
Oh, yeah.
It's called the, I forget the name of it, but
You look good.
it's, I guess like a few LED lights. There we go. Inside of a dog collar. Well, actually a little piece of plastic that goes velcros onto his dog collar.
Have it in party style.
Oh yeah, party style looks pretty good. There we go. Good thing we brought headlamps, sir. If I turn this up. Not that I planned on this.
Huh?
I said not that we planned on this, but we were prepared for it.
I told you what time I'd be done.
You thought it would be 7 hours with stops and breaks and photographs and all that. I should not have doubted you.
I get it done, but I don't smash glass.
I remember that sign.
That's what I've been waiting for my whole life.
And I remember saying, this is where we'll come out. It feels like 2 years ago. And I'm blinding you with this headlamp right now.
I'm probably blinding you right back.
Yeah.
Just put my sunglasses on because my future's too bright.
Oh, nice. We're almost there.
Future's too tired.
We just got to get past the pond and then back to Lillian Brook and then over to our
It's
campsite.
0.4. I've calculated all of this in my mind.
Okay. All right.
This is exactly 1 mile. Once we get to the pond, it's 0.4 to home.
Okay.
Which means sitting and relaxing in the dark.
Let's teleport there.
And
All right. We made it.
cheers to making it.
Made it back, Sarah.
You did. Should I turn this off? Am I blinding you?
You know what? Click it once. There, it just went to low.
Okay.
That's good. Sarah's Phoenix kept dying this trip. We got sick of using AA batteries on our Phoenix HL21, so she stole my, actually I gave
You
her
gave it to me. I said, I'm fine. I got my daylight flashlight.
my Olight HS2, which is USB rechargeable. Got a pretty good battery pack on the back of it, so back there. Yeah, the battery life is much better, so alright.
Yum.
The aforementioned Alpine Air guacamole that I probably gave a little bit too much crap for being $9, but no, you know what? No.
But can we talk, like, so I know, obviously, that's not going to be the size that I'm getting. But this?
Yeah.
Come on. I'll eat this in, like, one
So
spoon.
I was right. It is about the same as like one avocado.
One avocado,
if you made your own guac from one avocado.
That's true.
The whole package was 2 ounces. An avocado would probably run you, I don't know, I'm gonna guess 6 ounces.
Oh yeah.
For a real one, but then you'd have to put the work in. It's real easy though. You just pour water in and it's instantly done.
Super easy.
You choose the consistency. They recommend 1/3 of a cup, but
That's nice. So if you like it creamier or less.
yeah. So it's seasons. It's got serrano peppers, tomatoes, onions, spices, etc. I don't know. Dip a chip in there. See what you got going on, Sarah. If it's not enough flavor, I have a packet of hot sauce.
Oh, you keep that hot sauce to yourself.
Oh.
You know Nolly is done because I offered him this.
Yeah.
He wanted no parts of it.
Oh. He's tired.
Oh. Oh,
Guacamole.
oh, this is nice.
Yeah?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's really good.
Cool.
I like it.
Cool. Well then the guacamole is officially doing better than the fire.
No, come on. I'm doing a good job with this.
No, I didn't mean that. Actually, it was doing fine until you know who got involved.
Stop it.
You had it going. I went to collect water, and I came back. I didn't even have to look for the lantern we had hanging in the tree because I saw a nice orange glow. It was going great. And then I started fiddling with it because I told you to relax, and I killed it.
No.
But we'll get it going again. But right now we got our chips, our guac. We'll do the chili, which I've shown 1,000 times on this channel. So that one I probably will spare you. But I love that stuff. That's all I'm going to say about it.
So good.
So good. My 2 faves are the pasta bolognese we had last night and the chili that we're having tonight by Packet Gourmet.
Your all-time favorite, isn't it, like chili mac?
Yeah, that's like a comfort food. That's by Mountain House. I will say, like,
Dude, haven't had them in forever.
as far as tasting like real fresh food the way Packet Gourmet does, it doesn't. But it's almost like a Chef Boyardee to me. It's just I don't compare it to pasta at a Italian restaurant.
I'm
but
not a fan of Mountain House. I'm so glad we found Packet Gourmet because hiking food was one of those
they don't really work for you, right?
Like, ugh.
I don't mind them. I am not actually a fan. I just find myself I'm really in love with the Backpacker Pantry products. They're not bad, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't have many that I'm obsessed with. Mountain House, I got some ones I really like. The sweet and sour pork with rice is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. And some other ones. But yeah, overall I'd say Packet Gourmet is my favorite.
The thing for me for hiking.
What's that?
Is the rewards.
Yes.
If I get to sit at camp and I get to eat some good food
and
get to enjoy myself, it makes the uphill as well as the downhill in today's day
It was crazy today, right? That was some crazy trails.
Dude, so crazy.
Crazy trails.
Intense. I'm proud of him. He did so good.
Yeah, Denali did well.
He is out.
He did good.
He did.
It was a good day. Now we're going to relax and have some snacks.
Yeah.
Ooh, rhyming.
Oh, look at you. Relax and have some snacks.
2 minutes later, little update.
2 minutes later.
Sarah told me afterwards, she kind of thought maybe it was just her, but maybe there was like a little bit of like a package taste to it.
I didn't know how harshly to judge it. I mean, I'm eating guacamole in the woods.
Yeah,
so
well,
like...
when I licked the spoon after I made it, I thought I noticed that too. And I instantly, that's why I was like, I'm just going to pump this up with hot sauce. Like
that's why you kept asking. You're like, I have hot sauce if you want it.
It didn't have as much, and I know when people say spicy, it's almost never really spicy because most people don't like spicy,
that's
so
true.
It's safe to please the masses.
It's not too spicy on its own, and even after you adding the hot sauce, it's not much better.
Oh, I'm getting like weird shadows all over you.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Back to what we were saying. But yeah, we put a little packet of salt like you would get at a fast food place, and a little squeezed thing of Texas Pete hot sauce. It's the weirdest shadow on you right there. There you go.
Is it? Should I stay right here?
Yeah. Now it tastes way better. And I don't notice the kind of packaged flavors still. I've only have one. Alright, so there's a little bit. What is that?
I just don't
It's
know.
not bad. I don't know if we got a bad one. Well, I don't mean bad the wrong way.
Oh God, we're all gonna be sick.
But yeah, the taste is a little...
Let's see when does it expire?
Yeah, there's something a little off about it.
It's like when you, like, we've had that before where you get a bag of pretzels and you open it and it's just that weird, like, taste. Like, it's like the bag taste.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So it's like a guacamole bag taste, and there's a moth in our chips. Get.
Oh boy. But I know I'm still going to eat it.
Oh, I mean, I'm not. I'm not
complaining. You're complaining.
I'm not complaining. I will absolutely eat this guacamole. I'm just saying I taste a package taste.
All right. Well,
I can't figure out what this expiration is. Oh dear.
Oh well. Hey, but we are in the woods eating guacamole, so.
I'm not going to complain.
No. There you go.
I was just being honest, and I didn't know how harsh to judge it.
No complaints. We'll be going to bed happy, thanks to Alpine Air's guacamole.
No. Going to bed happy because I work. I'm going to eat some chili.
Yeah, the chili's going to make us happy. Morning.
What do you want in your breakfast, huh? Do you want cheeseburger? Yeah, you do.
Molly. Come here, buddy. Come on out. Good morning. Ooh, you're warm. Sleeping bag wrapped around you, huh? Every morning, Ollie? Does that mean you want the jacket off, Denali? So obviously, Nolly slept in the bird's nest last night. Although I will admit, it took some time to convince him to get into it.
Yes.
He was pretty freaked out. Now, that's not to say there aren't like 1,000 things that he does perfectly fine now that he wasn't really freaked out to do the first couple times. So that's not saying a whole lot, but I think what really freaked him out the most is to get the right distance here to the ground. We had to hang it at just the right height so that he had some space, because the hammock separates, so there is a little area in there in between, but to actually get in, he has to go past the hammock, and he was a little freaked out to walk past that because there wasn't a lot of clearance there. But once he got in, he was laying down and okay. It was just getting in that was freaking him out. And then what I did was I took my pad, the same one he's been laying on the whole time, and I had it inside at first, but it just was not working. Because the pad I have is all curled up. So you either need a nice flatter pad like my Z-Lite pad that folds out and stays flat, or something like that. In my case, I put it outside of the hammock, or I'm sorry, bird's nest, and
canopy.
Yeah, and then I used some tent spikes and just poked it right through the foam material to keep it in place, and just tried to convince him to lay in that section of the bird's nest.
Luckily it was warm last night.
Yeah, luckily it was warmer last night. I think what would be a cool addition, and I know not everybody buys this for pets. I'd say most people don't. It's not specifically marketed as like a pet bug net. It's just kind of a bonus. But I would say it'd be pretty cool if there was a version, maybe for a couple bucks more for somebody who's into, or for somebody's into pet.
Into pets.
Somebody who has a pet and is willing to pay for that upgrade option.
About that pet.
It'd probably be cool on the other end there, where it's spread out nice and wide, if there was a zipper going vertically that you could unzip. I don't even know how, I'm sure it's possible somehow. I don't know how much complication it would add to the production. But if there was a zipper there, then the pet, Denali, etc., could walk right in. I think he would have been a lot more comfortable with that. And then in the middle of the night, if he had to get up, he could just scoot right out that end instead of kind of swirling around one of the hammocks. You know, just something to point out that I think would be cool. But once we got him in there, he was good. If you have a larger dog, I mean, the bigger the dog is, I'm sure the more weirded out they're going to be. Yeah, because
that's true. If it was a big dog.
He also has to learn, too, the best place to lay is not directly underneath of my hammock. But
was he doing that to you?
Yeah, there was a couple times I felt something in my back, and it was him kind of squirreling under there. And maybe it's because it was warmer. But
that's true. Or maybe he was getting up and adjusting.
Yeah.
Funny.
But yeah, that was our first night, all three of us in the bird's nest. All right. Canopy, as Sarah calls it. Yeah. I think you slept better than, I will say you slept better than last night, though. I'll point that out. Yeah. Last night he was wandering around. He was getting his leash, because we keep him on that. We just don't trust him not to chase a chipmunk in the middle of the night. He was getting his leash tangled on stuff. He was standing over here. I think this made him feel almost like he was in like a fabric crate, a little more secure, and he knew his boundaries instead of like thinking he has to go wander around and check the perimeter of camp.
Do you want to get in your crate?
No, he doesn't.
Where's your crate?
Breakfast done. That was a good breakfast, but I think it might be time to pack up. This was a good site.
Good site. It was
a great site.
What?
So, breakfast was good. Just had oatmeal again and a smoothie, which was good. And now we will, I've already organized a little bit, but we'll pack up the hammock back there, or hammocks, plural. My giant monster tarp that I have to roll up and put on the back of my bag again. That'll be fun.
Should we just leave it here for someone?
Maybe.
Maybe they'll want it.
No, just kidding. We're not going to leave a tarp in the woods. Although for anybody coming here, there is a grill grate behind this tree over here. So feel free to use that. I actually moved it away from the campsite a little bit. I didn't know how greasy it was from the last person.
Should we move it back or no?
Yeah, I'll move it back. So if anybody comes here, there's a grill grate. Plenty of water. All right.
And lots of chipmunks.
Chipmunks are attacking us. So we'll pack up now.
Do you want to go get a cheeseburger?
I think he does.
You want a cheeseburger? No cheese, no onion, no bun. You want a beef patty. I should start referring to a beef patty.
All right, buddy, we're all going to get burgers. All right?
They're coming too.
Let's do it.
Bye, home.
Is there anything wrong with this picture? Something is obviously very wrong with Sarah's pack.
Fine.
And she has been doing nothing but talk about cheeseburgers. I'm not even making that up. And she refuses to stop. I think the hip back, pardon me, I think the hip pouch, oh my God. I think the hip belt has come unvelcroed. That can't be good for you.
I'm fine. You know what? I would feel even better.
What?
Cheeseburger and some onion rings.
Oh, she wants onion rings. What about fried pickles, or is that only down south? Fried pickles are good. All right. Oh man, now I'm hiking alone. Here we are suddenly. Just you and I, the viewer. Alone in the woods because my wife, I created a monster, likes post-hike cheeseburgers even more than I do.
Here we go, babe.
What are you doing?
I'm signing in. We're gonna do it again.
No. I mean, it was fun, but I'm ready.
To do it again? You want to go again? No, you don't want to either. You're tired.
All right, we'll sign out.
Cool. Mission accomplished. I am proud of myself. I'm even more proud to see this car. Oh no.
What?
Someone lost their bus. So many people leave their clothing.
A lot of stuff lost here. Luckily, well, I was going to say we didn't lose anything, but we won't know that.
Not that we know of yet.
We won't know that until later, probably. So, right now, we are going to get these packs off and head over to, we booked a resort about an hour from here in the Lake George area. So, it's going to be nice. It's actually, it's not really a resort. It's like we rented a cabin. Yeah, we have like a whole cabin that we rented.
What is it, Trout? I don't know. I can't think.
Trout something.
Trout something. But yeah, there's a whole cabin. There's a jacuzzi. There's a porch that looks out on the lake that I'm gonna just station at.
Oh, sorry about the camera work, but I gotta. Oh
for
God.
I was like, what? For 8 to 12 hours, and I'm gonna eat so much food.
Mission complete. But Sarah says yes. Denali says yes.
Nolly, what do you think? You're tired? You want your pack off too, Baze. I'm sorry. That was rude. Yes, mission very much accomplished. I'm proud of us. I feel like that was tough.
Yeah, that was some brutal trails. It's right up there with the White Mountains. So, Adirondack Mountains, I'm going to give you a big thumbs up. Thank you, New York. Thank you, everybody out there, for joining the three of us on this trip.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Till next time, I'm Syntax77, and right now, it is cheeseburger time.
Lots of them.